clock, and you can't stop me, 'cause don't stop. Hey ladies, oh, when you're hot, yeah. When you're not, you're not. Nope. Hey fellas, oh, when you're hot, yeah. When you're not, you're not. I see through.
Well, to the locals, it's still and will always be Heinz Field. But for the rest of us, we're along the North Shore, the Allegheny and Ohio Rivers at Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Tonight, we'll see the majority of two rosters hit the field in a preseason matchup between the Seattle Seahawks and the Pittsburgh Steelers. With the honor of getting us started, and we're underway from Pittsburgh. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
19, charge.
Trying the right side with Vaughn. Escapes the defender. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Let's see, Kate. Establish a run, cash in on the opening drive, and play from in front. That's the dream scenario to any contest, and runs like that gets the ball rolling.
1st and 10 now from the 46. He'll look to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. Still has to bring it to him, and he loses the football. It's out! But it bounces out of bounds, so they'll retain possession.
I think that's one of those cases, Kate, where this defense wish that ball was grounded. You know, it's not, and it bounces in funny ways, and unfortunately for the defense there, it bounces the wrong way right out of bounds.
Up the middle, ball. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Throwing on seconds. Hits him on the out route. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Gain of 15 there. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. And it is caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Now Browning on to handle the kickoff. Fielded just shy of the end zone. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
On the jump.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
Shotgun now for Milroe. His first pass falls incomplete. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Come on, come on.
From the gun, Milroe. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. And partner, I think we just got to look at what's going to be one of their biggest challenges in this one, operating quick enough to neutralize that pass rush.
That's right, and I know it's very, very early, obviously the opening drive, but hits like that compound. That's why defenses stress it each and every week to get out to the quarterback, because hits like that can have an effect throughout.
And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Finds him on the slant. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. Creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now.
Let's go now.
Coming left is Vaughn. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. See how that call you had ready, though? Recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Looking on 1st down. Short pass brought in. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. They'll go left side with Vaughn. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Made the right read on the RPO inside the red zone, Brock, and things worked out.
And you know what is so key about these RPOs? It's that mesh point. It's the details right there. Not immediately giving any indication of what they were going to do, and it created, Kate, the slightest of hesitations for the defense. And that slightest opportunity is all he needed to hit the end zone.
Now Browning nodding into the kickoff. Return starts at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
On the set.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Milroe. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. They got 21 yards on the play. And that gives the Seahawks the 1st. We start with a string of incompletions, Brock. You've told me this before. Getting that first one to connect feels really good.
Yeah, it just kind of settles you down and everybody else around you. Not too different than seeing the ball go through the net or make a nice birdie putt. Yep, you just want to gain some confidence.
Here we go.
Milroe with it on first. Throw right side, finds Cup. He works it forward to the 43-yard line. Play brought to an end by Jalen Ramsey.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he's able to cross midfield before going out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Third and a lone yard coming up. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And that's going to fall incomplete on the look to his running back, and it's going to bring up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're 1st and 3. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Offense isn't moving here. They are going for this on 4th and 1.
Back to 60, back to 60. Cougar 19.
Trying for it with Milroe. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Steelers take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game. The 4th down call ends in a defensive highlight as he picks up the throw and gets his guys off the field.
You know, one way or another, it looked like they were going to get off the field that time, but it's so much sweeter as a defense to run off that field holding the ball. So many defensive coaches in this league preach it. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Not only the energy you create on your side, but that little seed of doubt you put in the quarterback's mind the next time he goes out to throw it.
That one's complete right side. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Steelers have a 1st down.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Pass it downfield, working the left. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers take a 20-zip lead. So no mistake in that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you think on the other side defensively they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
Now Browning on the end of the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Damian Martinez. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over. Over.
Ready, ready.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready, ready.
Milroe now to throw. Cup on the catch. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
It's a nickel look for the Steelers here on 3rd.
Go. Go.
He'll roll from the gun. That one is caught. Morton has it. Has room down the left sideline. He takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks reach pay dirt for the first time this game. On is Chad Ryland for the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Seahawks get it back to a 14-point game.
Seahawks 7. Michael Dixon to kick off for
On
Seattle.
now is Dixon to kick this one away. Dante Kent with a return. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Go! Let go!
A give to Vaughn out of the shotgun. And he scampers ahead and gets two on the carry.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Gonna lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
On the set.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
And...
I'll throw it. Complete right side to Washington. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Third and just 2 to go.
Set. Ready! Lightning.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Escapes out to the left. He's going for it himself. He slides down with enough to pick up that first.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on it.
So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. 21-7 is our score. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be 2nd down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Let's go now.
Another carry for him. And this goes across midfield and into Seahawks territory. Calling a gain of 6, and they need only 2 now on 3rd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
It's caught right side by Freiermuth. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. After the holding call, they're going to need even more now on 3rd down.
Ready? Cook it, go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. And here's Jack Brownie to punt this one away. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down.
At their own 21-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Running is Martinez. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity on the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Ready? Kevin Byron. Ready?
Throwing now, Milroe. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
4 yards to go.
Ready?
Here's Milroe to throw. He's got White, complete. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, Seahawks.
All right, so that challenge is unsuccessful, but still a chance to earn a 3rd one if their next challenge leads to an overturned call. On the left side. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Move the chain! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
Go play action here. It's Milroe. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's keeping it. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it could suck the wind out of that defense.
First and 10 from the 32. Milroe looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's second down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Gonna need something special here. Second and 20 following the sack. Off the play fake. He'll throw. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for Ricky White the third with that one. So they're left facing third and long.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
He's got it inside the 10. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
That is so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare, and that's big time.
In the red zone now. He's got it. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks make it a one-score game in the first half. Ryland now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Seahawks chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Returnable from the 1. And he's out of bounds up across the 25. All right, Steelers to the line now. First and 10.
Here we go. 60 Eagles.
Here's the backup. First throw. Buys time, rolling right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
Never ever a great look when your quarterback's picking himself up a few seconds into a drive. They're going to need a lot more fight on second down and a whole lot of yardage to get this back on track.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid third down.
Complete to number 15. A gain of 14 yards brings up third down.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs.
Let's go now.
Third and short. Howard. Oh, they tried the lateral. It's a live ball. But I believe a Steeler was first to that football. They make the recovery and keep possession. First time this game they've looked to him. And that brings up fourth and long. Clock is ticked down. We've reached our 2-minute warning. The Steelers leading the way here in Acrisure. Jack Browning on to punt. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return.
At their own 25-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Here we go. Crack all 80. Ready.
Shotgun now for Milroe. Completed to his running back. And he will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Here's Milroe, first and 10. They'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because he nailed that one.
Some yardage lost and first down lost too with that grounding flag. This is second and long. Escapes the pocket. Complete out to the right side. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Now Seattle going to call it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. To the air on 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Now the Seahawks are going to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
From the gun, Milrow. Flushed out of the pocket. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing from the gun. Short pass brought in. He's got room to roam. And he's out of bounds at the opposing 15-yard line. They get 35 out of that play. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
From the red zone on 1st. And he's going to have the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Ryland now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Seahawks tie this game at 21. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. He's going to field this at the 2. And he's out a little short of the 30. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
60 back, go.
And the shotgun, Howell. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10.
Here we go, set.
Howell out of the shotgun. Connects on the crosser. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run.
3rd and 4.
Throwing on 3rd, Howell. He's got Prater for the completion. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
49-yard line.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. To throw again, it's Howell. Finds a man right side. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. at the Seahawks 46.
And they spike the ball to stop the clock.
Can't hear it no more. Stand up to the man, can't feel it no more. Celebrating, don't feel it no more. You were dropping a minute, but can't steer it no more. Riding the wave, but now you're chilling on shore. What's it used to being rich when your inside's poor? This, but you don't want to see more. You want to see more, but you only see sore. Life that slows you down. Your body gets acting up. Your mind is out of bounds. It's telling you back it up.
6 yards to go here. It's third down. The final throw before the break. It's on target to Johnson. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This a 52-yard attempt from the left hash. It's no good. It had the leg, but his aim wide right. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Returnable from the 2. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 19-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Bronco 80.
Here's Martinez on the pistol. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Come on, set.
Milroe from the gun. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Tried to float that one in, and defender's there for the interception. And the Steelers are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Well, Brock, it was an absolute battle in the first half as they played to a tie, heading into the locker rooms. And already we have the first big play of half number 2 with that INT.
Yeah, not just the first big play, but maybe the first separating play here, Kate. There's always a moment in the second half, especially where one of these teams makes the play, right? That one that we're going to circle and look back to as the defining play of the half. We may just have witnessed it right there.
On first down, they'll run. And I don't think he got beyond the line there. Yep, no gain on the play. It's going to be second down. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Throwing now, Howell. Has it downfield, working the left. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Now it looks like somebody is shaken up after that play. You never like seeing injuries, especially in the preseason. We'll get the training staff out to work on it. They'll run here on first down. On the move, past the 40. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Hand off here for Miller. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front Stuffs him after a gain of 3.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Again, it's Miller. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
I bet you, Kate, if you went back and studied all these runs in the NFL over a course of a season that gained significant yardage, there are plays just like that one where you've got to break a tackle to go eat up those yards.
I see through your act, and I still...
Bringing the offense up to the line, 1st and 10. Running once more with Miller. They're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Quick throw to the left is complete. And he's going to be stopped after a pickup of 9, and that's going to make it 1st and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Let's go.
Trying the right side with Miller. And so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Another chance at it on 2nd and goal, still from the 5. Up the middle, Vidal. He runs it across, touchdown! The Steelers grab the lead on their first series of the half. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the grab game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that can score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Now Browning not into the kickoff. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Finds Martinez on the drop down. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Ready, ready, go.
To the air, Milrow. Speed the center of the field. He takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks can tie it up after hitting pay dirt in the 3rd. Ryland now for the extra point. The XP is up and good. And the Seahawks tie us up 28-all. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Returning it from the 4. Finds some space. He's past the 30. He goes out of bounds on the return.
We've got ourselves a heck of a tie ball game, but maybe not for long after that return. We've got one side clearly responding well to this pressure. Question is, some of those kicking team guys now running to play defense, how do they respond after giving up that big return late?
new set of downs for him from the 31. Now Howell off the play action. Benson's got it. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on first down.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
Ball right up against that marker, but not there yet. It's 2nd and inches. To throw, Howell. Dumped off to his running back. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and 10 from the 43. Play action here with Howell. Buying some time left. He's going to keep it this time. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Now an inside give to Benson. They're cobbled together a yard there. Oye Mafe bringing that play to a halt.
Well, Kate, that's a quick hitter to the big guy, and that's what you normally expect to see out of it. Not a huge gain, just picking up a little bit before they stall him out.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Let's go now.
Hand off to the back. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Defense was clearly focused on taking away the pass, and that RPO scheme offensively feels so good when you get the job done and you get a chunk run on RPO. That's setting you up for some success.
And he's going to get this to the 29 before he stopped.
This defense may have been headed the wrong way initially on that counter run, but they never lost contain. As that play shifted back, they flowed with it and caught him before he could break it up the sideline.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Here we go.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. John Johnson out of the backfield. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
8th play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going.
19.
We're still tied through 3 here. Neither defense has given an inch in this one. It's been a thrilling game, an absolute barn burner that is shockingly still tied as we get set for the 4th.
On the set.
8th play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going.
70 Lions.
The give now to Benson. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that first down.
That's a BYOB. You got to be your own blocker. It would have taken the entire defense piling on to stop him from getting that first down. Well done.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Let's go.
He tosses right to the short side. Well, he danced away from one tackle, but unable to dance away from the rest of the defense. No gain on that play.
You know, mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Howell. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Pass was thrown for Caden Prather. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. You've got to find a completion right there.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Dumps it off to his running back. And he takes this one down to the 10 before hitting that sideline.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Well, tie game, and they want to be the ones to put this away. They're going for it. From the gun, a gift to Miller. He's not going to get there. They hold him out of the end zone, partner, but it is still going to keep this offense on the field. They've got a 1st and goal.
The beauty of that execution, Kate, is he didn't even know he was going to get the ball there on 4th down in that RPO. So extra credit for the focus, and even more so for the conversion.
70 Lions.
Howell from the gun. And it is caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers take a 4th quarter lead. Right on the edge of the goal line for 1st and goal. And I don't know about you, partner, but that surprised me that they just threw it in. No attempts at running it.
Yeah, I think it is so hard for these defenders. You got to be so keyed in, and physically, you know you've got to stop that run first. So the 1st down pass play can, and certainly was, effective.
Browning nodding into the kickoff. He's going to field this at the 2. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. That is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30.
Hey, Kate, the best kick returners I was ever around, really at any level, they want this opportunity. They want their chance to help their team. They know they're down, but they also know that return, especially a good one like this, can set the offense up for success.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Pistol now for Milrow. No, they get him yet again. That is Carson Bruner. And the Steelers take possession down inside the 30 after the interception. Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, Shaq. Let's go.
Here's Howell. Hits him on the out route. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here, but his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his 2nd touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game?
Yep.
Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. Now Browning nodding into the kickoff. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Heading to the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. That's him on a quick hitter. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback. And the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Come on. Hit.
Gonna go. Milrow. And it. Trouble now, and the ball is out. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. And this one, not surprisingly, brought the loss of the yards as they had to scramble to even get that football back.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down a distance.
So they keep the football, but now they face 2nd and long. Shotgun now for Milrow. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's going to try another deep one here. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. Thinking interception to be had, and incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
4th and forever coming up. Desperation time here. He's trying to go deep again. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. One of their biggest plays of the game so far, and it comes on a 4th down gamble.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation when you go for it on 4th down, it may mean sometimes thrown into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
The Steelers calling their first timeout. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Now 1 second before they call delay a game, a timeout comes in. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.